I'm Ali Keating. I'm a 17-year-old rider living in Kildare, and I've qualified my horse Captain Midnight for the Irish Draught Performance Hunter in Dublin this year. He's by Young Caravan, he's full Irish Draught. We got him for my mum last year, I think it was, but he's like a part of the family now. He can't go anywhere. We've always got people asking to buy him and everything, but sure, he's like gold dust because you can take him in out of the field after 2 months off and get up on him. And we've done everything from the likes of working hunter to show jumping in Mullingar International at the show last year to side saddle.
Earliest memories of Dublin, probably about Ali's age, my daughter's age, 17, and I was in some small hunter classes. I come from a family that were kind of like steeped in showing history. My auntie Del Cash, her husband Ned Cash, and of course Francis Cash, who's very famous in showing, have always been involved, and I just had the bug for it from a very early age.
I break and produce Connemara ponies, so yeah, I love the game. I love Connemara. They take the right ending, so they're like the Irish Draught. They're suitable for anything. You know, there's such a variety in them that they'll do anything. So whatever we spot, you never know. The yard's always growing.
He can just turn his hoof to anything, and Ali's a bit like that too. She does everything across the board: events, does dressage, show jumping, you know, showing. So Dublin, that's why it is just such a brilliant show. Obviously the atmosphere is amazing, but also there's just such a wide variety of classes for all ages of riders, all ages of horses, and it's just where everybody wants to get.
I showed a horse there in Dublin Horse Show in 2019 before COVID, but I just haven't had the stock for showing in the last few years. I've had Connemara's and Irish Draughts, but more performance type now. Captain wouldn't really be the type I'd put in a show class. He prefers the jumping and the action, but we just put him in it there just to give him a go around. We want to get him used to the atmosphere and get him ready for Dublin. I'm much more comfortable being the groom, less pressure. I'm obviously very proud of Ali, and she just does a very, very good job. I ride Captain most of the time, but she's the one who just gets that little bit of a better performance out of him. So very happy to hand over the reins to her. I think my earliest memory, I was probably 9 or 10, and I remember going and we got pocket passes, and being able to be surrounded by people that I'm now competing against is madness. But that's why I love the sport, because there's no boundaries. You're able to compete against everyone equally, no matter your age, gender. It's great.
There's nothing like the atmosphere in Dublin. I rode in an amateur class there a couple of years ago on a 5-year-old Irish Draught, and the class was on at the same time as the puissance. And you know, when the crowds erupted at the puissance, the stands literally vibrated and the horses just went crazy. So, you know, you really need to try and get them out to all these kind of big agriculture shows to get them. Now, our horse that has qualified is a 10-year-old. You know, absolutely brilliant, solid, but you get them into Dublin, you don't know what way they're going to react.
Showing in it, obviously you don't qualify for most of the showing classes, the showing class I was in, but I suppose having been to lots of qualifiers, it meant the world to me to be able to qualify, because haven't qualified in previous years, and you know you're well able, you know you're in with a chance in Dublin when you qualify, because you have the potential then. So I know it's a dream come true now. She's
well able, she's very confident, and that's really what Dublin is all about too. It's not just how the horses react, but how the rider reacts under pressure, because most of them are quite nervous, but she's got a good head and more excited than nervous, I think, yeah.